Good evening, everyone. Hey, kitty. Um, 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 um. I'm in a bit of a predicament. It's January. We've got fields. We got five beautiful fields that are empty and don't have anything growing in them. And so that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I can't plant anything. We're running seasons, so I'm gonna have to just, I don't know. I think we'll be moving through the days pretty quickly here. Oh, nice. Very nice. World of fashion. Perfect. How you guys doing tonight? Okay, well, keep saying, where's my front loader? I swapped out and got this plow. This is better. This will work better. I'm trying to remember where I was on this series. I haven't touched this in a while. Name my front loader, but I can't find it. It's somewhere. Still have some seed on the ground. There it is. There it is. Now, I think we've got a fair amount of lettuce, so that'll be interesting. We're gonna be making some good money today, I think. We've got the four little wind generators around the shed there. They're doing pretty good. The amount they bring in is kind of variable. This past month, for example, didn't get much at all. Only got like a couple of $1,000. Yeah. Okay, gotta be careful. Whoa. Okay. I noticed today, I was looking at Discord stuff, and I noticed today that there's an awful lot of people streaming tonight on Farm Sim content. So, I don't know if we're gonna have too many people on tonight. We'll see. Usually it ramps up. We only get a couple of people in at the beginning, and then by the time we're done, we got a bunch, but I am grateful for every one of you. 9,400 and another 9,400. The money's going well. I think what we're going to be doing for the next couple of months, 3 months, I think, until we get to April, is we're just going to be doing some chores around, making sure Granny's got some wool, and making sure we have water in the greenhouses. Make sure the sheep have food and water. They have food. They definitely have food. We made sure of that. But okay, yeah, so here's the tricky part. And you gotta get all that lettuce. Oops, not that. I am not carting all that lettuce. Come on, there we go. We're gonna auto load it, I think. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here today. Perfect day, sunny, just the right temperature, not too hot, not too cold. Okay, let's customize this back to loading left. Hey Joseph, how are you? Customize, yes. All right, let's go get some. Let's go get some lettuce. I have no idea how many pallets this is going to take. We'll see. I've not used this for auto loading before. Let's find out. It looks like it'll take a few, maybe a dozen. Will it take any more? Nope, that's it. Okay. We're gonna sell this at our little market. Oh no, no, no! Oh man, I do this all the time. What the heck? Sweet petunias. Oh boy. We're off to a great start tonight. I can't even try to figure this out. I can't even. And I have the front loader on, so I can't put it on the other tractor to help tip everything over. Okay, well, this is going to be messy, I think. Detaching is not allowed in this state. That's funny. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we can do. We have an adventure. We've got an adventure. What implements could I mean, I might have to reset them, but I prefer not to. If I just smash into them. Nope, that's not gonna work. Come on. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh boy. I think I'm really in trouble. I think I've actually kind of busted the... There we go. All right, one thing done. Now I can put this on. You can catch me. Yeah, that's true. True story, folks. Hit the like button. All right, so we got this done. Let's see if I can tip this guy over. Come on. There we go. And let's see if I can tip this guy over, and I'm not sure this is going to be the best way to do it, but oh, look at this. Look at the skills. The dude has skills. I'm going to leave this over here. Rescued. Gotta love a good rescue. Okay, so let's drive a little slower, shall we? Turn nice and slow. There we go. Oops, we almost started going again. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for a couple of months. Till April. We're going to take care of some business, sell some stuff. And there's nothing we can do with the fields. We're doing all root crops. Somebody just wiped out in the house and just heard a loud noise. I'm a little worried. 15,000 bucks. So the good news is, with all this waiting, I guess, in between months, is we're going to be generating some money constantly. And that was the reason for setting up everything the way I did with the sheep and the grannies and the wind turbines and stuff is we could have money coming all year. I wonder if the low loader would be less likely to tip over. I think it has to do with the height. It's just one level of pallets, then it's not a problem. It's just when it stacks up to two. I kind of feel like it might be all trailers, but yeah. Let's grab this. We've got a couple more over here. There we go. All right. Now, let's check. We know food's not a problem. We're just going to check the water before we move on to next month. Actually, you know what? Let me just stick around here because I might have more stuff to pick up next month. No, there it goes again. There it goes again. Almost lost it again. Okay, water. Need to double check. How are we doing? We have enough water for another month, I think. And this has enough water. This has... Ooh, that might be close. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. And then this should have lots of water, I think. Yeah, this is good. And it's got seed and fertilizer. All right, let's move ahead another month. Hey, Southern Farmer, how's it going? All right. Now you'll see how much money we made. We had 55,000 bucks, I think, in the bank. You'll see from the windmills alone where we make some money as we move every night. It could be anywhere from a couple of thousand to, I think, it can go like to 20,000 almost. 10,000. But you know, there's loan interest and there's all kinds of stuff there. So, all right, let's do another load of sales. We got lots coming out of that greenhouse. And we're gonna have to do water for sure now. Let's go from over here. I like this greenhouse, but I kind of don't like it because you gotta get in here. Oh, is that all it's gonna take? It's difficult to get the pallets out. You know, I mean, there's no collisions or anything, right? So it's not that difficult, but I'm being difficult. All right, off we go. Looking forward to planting all these fields. I'm starting to feel like, I know I've pretty much heavily invested in doing these root crops, but I'm starting to feel like I need to diversify a little bit more. They're all going to have to be planted at the same time, all have to be harvested at the same time. Oops. It's going to be a bit of a drag. All right, 77. So my goal really is I want to get up to that 100,000 mark because I want to get a good beat root crop harvester. That's kind of my focus. I need to check the used market though, because you never know when something awesome is going to show up. Let's do that. Let's do that next. Stone picker. See, we got stones in the field, but I don't really want the stones. That's the problem. So I think we're just going to ignore them. They do damage equipment, I think, but yeah. Same with lime. I haven't been liming my fields. It's a requirement for this for the challenge, but doesn't mean I have to do it. It's turned on. So I don't know. A lot of farmers just do stuff easy mode. So yeah, so tonight, Calmlands, Sri Lanka's on a little break, just a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm not sure. But well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I needed a break. It's been going for 6 months now. Oh, slow down. There we go. We'll tend to water next. Okay. Yeah, water. Let's just do the water and we'll move on again. 83,000. We're getting there. We're going to have it. We're going to be able to pick up that harvester. That's going to be incredible. Once we get all those crops in the ground. We may upgrade to the bigger vegetable equipment so that we can sorry, I'm kind of squirreling here because I got somebody trying to talk to me here. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I think the animals are the concern for the water. I think the greenhouses are good for a little while. So let's get these guys fed. Watered, I should say. And this won't take all the water. It only takes half of it. We've got a lot of wool. Nice. We got to get that over to Granny because she's probably stalled right now because she's out of wool. Okay, and that's full. So I think I'll leave this here. And let's grab this guy. Kind of cool having both of these. Few internationals. I don't think it's expensive to upgrade them, to the full Ultra 300 horsepower thing, which I believe we're allowed to do. Since the base game challenge, base part of the challenge requires you to have it. 2 300 horsepower tractors for this size property is going to be more than enough. Okay, Granny, here comes some wool. Hey, Juan. How's it going? There we go. I'll leave that pallet there. Okay, so let's just do a quick check here first. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So, these sheep have water. They have food. They're all good. Their productivity is 0, but I think that's because I let them run out of water. I shouldn't have done that. These guys are full 100 productivity. Food and water is full, so they're all good. Productions, this garden is getting the seed and fertilizer are coming down, but there's still a fair amount. This water is going to need to be addressed next month, though. So there's that. This foil tunnel, lots of water. And Granny's still has a bit of wool. Well, actually, I just gave it to her, didn't I? Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, moving ahead again. It's going to be a little repetitive for the next couple of months, guys, but don't worry. We're going to be super busy. Super busy in April. All right, 90,000. So we only got like 5,000 or so. Well, 12,000, but minus all of the things. I am tempted to just wait till next month. They need water. That needs water. Why are the sheep all dead? They all look like they're dead on the ground. Why are the sheep all lying down? A bunch of slackers? No, they're all grown now, though. We got some clothes. We got some more money. We're good to buy that harvester, guys. That is going to be amazing. We'll be able to start buying some decent size equipment. I think we'll do 2 loads of water in here, and then we'll do 1 load in the other one. Yeah, I think we're going to get the larger, we'll pick up the larger vegetable planter. Think. Let's see this. Any good deals? No. Vegetable planters, where are they? Here we are. We've got this little guy here. I think we can upgrade. Oh, that's 51,000, really? Wow. That's pricey for that. Maybe we're not getting that. It is March now. All right, April next month, we're going to be all set. Let that load up. Let me grab a pallet of wool. Make sure Granny's busy. We'll move ahead again. And it'll be April, and we can get to work. And well, we should have enough money for the harvester, but honestly, we don't really need that harvester quite yet. I would like to get it knocked out, though, like, not have to worry about it again. All right, 1 more rest, and then time for some serious work business. Is that 3 sleeps already tonight? All right, it's time. It's time. So we're making about $3,000 per tower right now. So 12,000 bucks. We do have the debt though that's bringing us back down again, but I am going to, we're going to head up. I'm going to grab this harvester here. Cool little device, but it's not going to be our plan for the future. This is just too slow. Works great though if you got a small farm with a small vegetable garden. This thing is awesome. Let's head up. I wonder if we'll get lucky and there's one in the sale. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Now we can start. I mean, we've got some work to do. We got to get the fields ready. But we can start, after we get that harvester, we can start really kind of pushing on bringing down the debt. That's kind of the main goal. I want to see how much it costs to upgrade this. This tractor. Well, 2 times 300, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so this guy here, we're going to repair it, repaint it, and sell it. Awesome. Now this guy, I'm going to, oh boy, look at the cost of that repair. I'm not going to worry about the paint right now. Customize. Actually, I should have done this first. Oh, 100,000 bucks. No, that's not happening. Okay, I thought it only cost a little bit. So let's grab the harvester that I wanted. Root crop, speed harvesters. This is the one I want, 98.5, and with the mod that I have, it harvests all of these. So, overloading, what does that mean? 7,000 instead of 6,000. That all it means? Okay. It's free, an extra 1,000 liters. Everything else is the same. Okay. Not complaining. And that's a purchase. There we go. Major, major goal. Now this international is too weak to pull this, but the other one can do it. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to turn off the traffic because it's kind of silly on this map. Okay, so 15,000. I'm going to use this tractor to start planting. I think we can plant all of our crops now. I will need another shed, a bigger shed, so I can handle this thing. So let me get rid of this front loader here. And fine, let's go find a little planter. Where is it? There it is. We are full. So we're gonna do some carrots again. I think we'll, yeah, we'll use this field again for that. This is gonna take a while. Oh boy. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Mower, is this grass ready? This grass looks like it's very ready. Okay, so that's another chore we need to do. We've got a bunch of stuff to sell. See what I mean by getting busy? And we've got the ridger. Okay, let's get Granny her stuff. I guess I could buy another planter. Actually how much is the base one? Instead of getting one large one, maybe I could get two small ones. Not here. This is 12.5. Gives me 3 meters. This is 6 meters. So if I got 2 of these, of course I need 2 tractors to run it, but it's only 50 horsepower. So I could get something. I could buy another tractor. I can run 2 of these. Should I do that? Is that a wise idea? How much horsepower? 70 for that one. Oh. Okay, let's get Granny her stuff, then I will sell all the things, see how much money we have, and make up my mind. Now clothes right now is getting to be peak price. So if Granny can churn out a bit more, that would be awesome. The wool is coming. I'll leave the pellets that aren't complete for now. Okay, now we'll sell some cabbage, lettuce, I should say. Oh boy. That's full. Hey, Boganry. How's it going, buddy? We got lettuce for making lettuce. This is the good lettuce, though. It's not the devil's lettuce. All right, I didn't tip over. Nice. It's a good day. It's a very good day. I'm looking at the field and I'm not seeing any crops actually being planted. I'm a little concerned about that. I saw a game you might like, Boganry. I saw it. It's called... oh no, I don't remember. Gold something project. Gold mine project. Gold River project. It's a demo only right now. I just saw it today. It's a demo only right now. It's camping survival. Looks cool. But the actual game is not out. It's just a demo. You can play the demo, but it's very limited, I think. It's on Steam. I don't know where you get your stuff from, but it's on Steam. Oops, oops, wrong key. $29,000. What are we gonna do with that? Grab this. And we'll grab a pallet of clothes. Look at those floating bales. You gotta be careful not to pick up the wool. Okay, let's go sell this. Okay, I want to look at my field for a second. Okay, so it is growing. This doesn't show. It's not very visual. I guess because it's already ridged, but look at all these stones. I should do something about that. I usually play with stones off. I just don't enjoy it that much. Oh, nearly lost it again. Stop. Another 20,000 even. All right, we're making good money now, guys. We are making some coin. If I turn sharp without anything in it, it's not a problem. If I turn sharp with just one stack of pallets in it, it's generally not a problem. But two, I all of a sudden tip like immediately. It's almost like the trailer doesn't actually weigh anything, it's just the product. Okay. I think what I'll do... Oh, there's another pallet. Let's do a quick round again. I just want to check on the animals for water. Water's getting down fast. That's a problem with those pens, is that they don't hold much for water. It's a bit of a drag. Yeah, water. I think I'll get mowing. We've got a ton of planting to do. I have to check to see how many months I have. How long can I keep planting for? If we're looking at carrots I can do right up until July. So that's fine. What else? Parsnips into June, so a little bit less. Red beet into June, a little bit less. So if I'm doing parsnips and red beet, I gotta do them earlier than carrots. Carrots is more flexible. I'm gonna boop those. Okay. All right, I think what we'll do now is, we're just gonna do some mowing. Let me get rid of this. I gotta keep the bales coming. Oh, slow down. All right, 49,000 bucks. What am I doing next? That's the thing about this size farm, is that at some point there'd be nothing really left to spend money on. Should I do a worker with this? You know what? Let's get a worker on this, and I'll tell you why. We're gonna buy another tractor. I'm gonna buy one more, small one. We'll get a budget one, like one of these or something. That's 50 horsepower. That can pull the planter. That's all I really need here. Let's see if we can get some variety. I've used these quite a bit. 30. What's a seeder? Could get a Deuce. Let's get the price is going up though. I don't need that. I just need this. Let me just get one of these. Put some wide tires to make it look super mean. 7650. All right. Okay, so the reason I did that is because I'm going to buy another planter. Instead of buying the 50,000 one, we're just going to run two small ones, minis, mini air, Nova Rigid. We'll get two of them. Sweet. And I'm going to buy another pallet of seed here. Just the one. I don't have any way to bring it back with me, but I can at least load up here. Get started. All right, Montana Kitty, thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy. All right, load this up. This one we're going to do, let's do parsnips, mainly because I don't have any more seed down there, and red beet takes up a lot of seed. So I'm going to run down here. I'm going to put in the far field. The one right by the shop, we're going to put in parsnips there. Wow, we've got 5 decent sized fields. Still have a bit of room for something creative down there. I don't think I want a lot more sheep. I was gonna do that, tons of sheep. But I think we'll do something else. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe I could do preserves. We're gonna have a ton of these vegetables. A lot of people hate baling in this game. I love it. I don't mind it. Not when I'm recording though. I find that it's kind of slow. Whoa, wow, excuse me. Unexpected, didn't hit the mute button in time. Sorry. Yeah, let's drop parsnip in this one. There's a lot of stuff that I actually don't mind doing. Oh, everybody's working. What am I gonna do now? Can I buy another tractor? There's a lot of stuff that I like to do in this game, but I don't like doing it while I'm I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I'm entertaining, you know, through either recorded or live stream or whatever. But I'll sit here mindlessly on a late evening, and just sit there and bail or, you know, whatever. I don't have to think. I don't have to talk, you know, just kind of vegetate, maybe listen to some music in the background, maybe even watch other videos. Yeah. All right. Let's think of what else we can do here. I want to look at the productions. Want to do... I'm burping the mic on purpose. Well, as long as it's coming out that end, bud. What can I make? What can I make? Fish farming. Ooh. This needs corn, corn, wheat, and yeah, I don't have those. I think we're kind of almost have to do one of these other productions. What's this one? I'm looking for those multi-productions. I don't like these things, these base game. 36, 39. Maybe I should do this. It's gonna be slow though, that's my only concern. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is what I'm looking for. These things. I'm using this on, well, I was using it on the Zizki series. Actually, they didn't work very well, did they? They were kind of pretty slow. Let's just get one of these 36. I don't have the money for it right now, but we'll get this 39.5, and it has with shed option. I don't know what that means. I think it's a modded version of one of these. Yeah, we'll have to see what that means. I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. Well, I kind of need a fourth tractor now, don't I? It's kind of cool. Lots of stuff going on. How's this going? Looks kind of cool. No big deals here. It is now coming around to spring, so I think we're gonna open this up, make it look a little bit more purty. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do now. I gotta wait on these guys, but I think maybe I'll just take over this and we'll just do this. Yeah. Let me just do this. Keep me busy. I love using workers. Sometimes I forget that I can actually do stuff myself. It's like, I almost feel like I'm sending all the workers out, and then I'm just gonna sit on a deck with a cold beer watching them all work. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like the farming life. We'll whip up some more bales here. More food for the sheep, but also at the same time, we could sell some, make a few more bucks. So the income really for this situation right now is going to come from Granny's place and the greenhouses and the wind turbines. Most of which is, I want to say, kind of passive. As long as I take care and water the animals and feed them. Come on. I know, sounds all right to me. Yeah, I guess. I guess. That game you were playing last night, Boganry, was so friggin' hilarious. That was that was funny. Hey Artemis, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button while I'm thinking about it, I would appreciate it. I suppose I could upgrade some of my equipment. This mower, I could get a bigger mower than this. Not that I really need it. I mean, this field is this is the only field we're ever gonna have, so I don't really need to upgrade it. But maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's the trick to this series, is if I buy big enough equipment, everything. If I buy big enough equipment, like I could maybe, no, I'll maybe not mow this in one pass, but I could drill it in one pass with a huge seed drill. Finish cottage sim. Yeah, that game seems hilarious. There's some games are like, they're not like the AAA rated games or anything, but man, they can be fun. They can be sometimes super simple, like almost ridiculous. They can be a real hoot. You just got to find those gems, and of course some of those are not, they're not for everybody kind of thing, but all right. I do this in one pass. I hope. I think I can. I think now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, Whiskey Creek Farms, how's it going? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm going to sell any of these bales. I think I will just... I think I'm just going to... ah, boy. I'm just going to keep these for the sheep. You don't get much for them anyway, and we're already starting to make some good money otherwise. Alright, let's get this baled up. How are we doing with the other guys? One of them's done. Who's done? This guy's done. Oh, carrots. Let me just get over here. I gotta check my fertilizing status as well. Probably need to fertilize. There's some seed over there. We'll load up. Okay. And I think we're gonna do red beet on this one. We're just gonna do one red beet. Yeah. Okay, the parsnips are going all right. Let's pop this in here. Get the baler, which is hidden right back here. Okay, off we go. I'm starting to wonder now, we're actually moving along quite well with this setup. I'm starting to feel like we might be in another holding pattern for a while. Meaning, you know, we're not going to do much for a few months. Forget, I don't think root crops take very long to grow. But you can only do one per season, right? That's what I'm wondering, if I should diversify, do something else. Now there's this challenge has an optional component, and that is to do a construction project. And that's, I don't know if that's a good idea. That would need some trees. I mean, I guess I don't have to grow the stuff. I just have to build it. I could just buy the materials. It can be expensive though, that's the problem. And it's hard to tell in the menu system. It doesn't show what it's going to take to build any particular project. It just says, you know, here's a shed, start it, see what happens. Sometimes they take a stupid amount of stuff to build. But you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I think we're going to do that, guys. I think we're going to buy a building project, a construction project, and we're just going to buy the materials. Whoa, slow down. I don't remember if it says you actually have to produce everything for the build. I'm gonna do it that way anyway. This challenge is a lot of fun. There's quite a few people doing it right now. Some people are taking it very, very seriously, doing a great job of it. I'm kind of goofing off with it. I'm half. I don't know. I decided on a whim to do it. Just went live all of a sudden. It's nice to change it up though. Do a whole bunch of different stuff. So Monday nights, we're going to continue doing live streams Monday nights, just not Sri Lanka. And likely it'll be Comlands for a little bit, but who knows? Maybe we'll leave. Slow down. Maybe we'll do random stuff. Yeah, I do use a lot of resources. That'll be cool though. Thankfully you can buy at the warehouse. I believe you can. Let me just double check that actually. Planks. Let's just start with planks. Planks can be bought. Oh, they can't be bought. Oh no. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a problem. Basically, that means you need to plant trees. And planting trees means basically it's going to take a long time to get those trees harvestable. You guys know if any, like I always, whenever I plant trees, I do the lodgepole lodgepole pines, mainly because they're fantastic for what they generate and they're easy to process. But are there any of the tree types that grow very quickly? That's my question. Because I tried cutting those trees. Back there, and nope. Yeah, I would need a mill, and I would also need a baby cement factory, although I don't know if that exists. Actually, hang on a second. You know, one thing I haven't checked on this version. What is this? This is Animal Dealer Grain Silos Cooperative. There's no productions up here, is there? There are no productions. I could buy the logs. Can planks be purchased? Hey, Rusty, how's it going? Joe's new pallet mod spawn point thing. I'm not sure. Not sure. There was something I saw somewhere, one of the productions that lets you make trees. I'll have to look at that. Yeah. Let's look at that. I'll find it. Give me a minute. Let me just get these bales done. I'm too impatient. Let's have a look. There's something. Firewood processor. No, that's not it. There was something where I think you could grow trees. A small cement plant. I know there's a small thing that generates stones. I may not have downloaded certain things, right? So, I remember, what's this? These are all getting expensive, though. I forget. I have greenhouse that makes trees. Not sure where I got that mod. Greenhouse. Yeah, actually, I think I know. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. These are just gardens. Mushrooms. Sorry, I wish I could search this. I wish I could just type in wood. Giants, please make that happen someday. I hate looking like this. I find this so inefficient. What's this? This is... Yeah, I don't think this makes trees, though. It makes, like, shrubs to sell. Oh, here it is. This is the one. Greenhouse wood production. How much is that? 54,000. Wow. Yeah, this is what I want right here. Makes wood chips and chips. Yeah. Okay, 54,000. I don't have that kind of money right now. But it's in greenhouses. I just have to remember this. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this project. We're going to do this optional challenge. We're just going to do it in a weird way. But first, oops. But first, bales. Oh, good Lord. Pick up. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be food. I've got enough room, I think, to set up a couple of those smaller productions, and then I'll need somewhere to also build. But I think what I'll do is I might build up at the top near that little shop up there. Whoa. Oops. How are we doing? How are my other buddies doing? Can you do loans? Nope, no loans. No loans, no leases. A lot of constraints. All the hard settings, hard economy. The settings are, I hope I have them right so I don't, traffic. Actually, I'm going to turn off the traffic. Seasonal is on. I did a fixed visual month for this one. Snow's on. All of these features are on. Disasters, dirt off. Why is it off? Let's do slow. Yeah, most of the hard, everything's off here. So, yeah, the only other harder thing I could have put on here is trailer fill limit. But I hardly ever play with that one. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about doing that construction project now. Let's go find one, actually. We can start it right away. Just, you know, we'll build it over time. And it will be a simple one, though. I'm not gonna get a house that requires 17 years worth of efforts. Like on the Lanka series, man, that house was brutal. Maybe we'll just stand up a little shed or something, just to say we did it. I'm starting to think, what am I gonna do? If I make wood, then I'll need to make planks. And then when I have too many planks, what am I gonna do with the planks? I guess we could just sell them. All right, we're almost done here. And one of my workers is done. Oh, it's not done, but it's going to be hard to tell where he's at. Okay, not a problem. It's a worker. They'll figure it out, right? In theory. For some reason, red beet takes a lot more seed than the other two. Where are we? It's kind of easy to tell where I was. Where my tire tracks are. Right here. And the workers should take over very well there. Yeah. Okay. That's this guy. This guy looks like almost done. So we'll move them down to the next field over. We're gonna knock all these out in April. We got nothing to do for the next couple of months again. Omatana has a constructible coming out soon. Awesome. Hey, no chops. How's it going? Wish there were more like elaborate construction projects, like the roller coaster in Silver Run. The boats were kind of cool. But we really only have like houses and sheds, I think, for the most part. They need to really tweak out the construction stuff. It doesn't make it's I don't want to say it's not realistic, but it's not worth it, basically. You can buy the same shed for a lot less, kind of thing, than to build it. It should be building it should be cheaper. That'd be more realistic, right? You build your own house, it's going to be a lot cheaper than buying one. As long as you're building comparable to what you're buying. All right, Boganry, thanks for dropping in, buddy. I'll drop in on you next time you're in the Finnish cottage simulator. Friggin' hilarious. All right, that's it. We're done with that. We got our bales. I'm just gonna leave them on the fields. They look pretty there. We'll just grab them when we need them. All right. Okay, so where are we at? This field just finished, just right now. That's finished. So we got carrots, we got parsnips. Red beet is almost done. We're getting there. So we're gonna move over here, and I think we'll do another parsnip. I think that's what we'll do. I mean, I could expand out. So I'm running a mod, just so you guys understand what I'm talking about. I am running a mod. Where is it? So in theory, this is only supposed to pick up sugar beet and red beet. It's a beet harvester, basically. But I'm running a mod that lets me do carrots, parsnip, potatoes, and the beets. Both sets of beets. So I could start planting some potatoes. I could plant some sugar beet, and still use that harvester. How much revenue should a map, or you would say a month, make for someone say the map is done and end the map and move on to another, because that's where I'm at. Yeah, there's a feeling there when you hit that critical mass, right? Yeah, it's a hard call sometimes. But you know what I like to do when that happens? I like to retool. So if I'm running a successful farm, like cow farm, for example, I might take that farm and try to convert it into a, I don't know, like a grain farm, for example. So I have to sell everything and, change some equipment out. It just makes you busy, right? Okay, what am I doing? What was I doing? I squirreled. I squirreled. Yeah, that's right, Rusty. That's a good way of looking at it. Okay, what was I doing? Let's get some more parsnip in. Oh no, I was looking for potatoes. Yeah, right. So if we did potatoes, because I know Rusty loves potatoes, so maybe we need to plant some. The smallest planter for you're serious? Okay, we're not doing potatoes. Did you see that? The smallest planter is 69,500. Hey, Victory Jones. Hey, Tim. Thanks for dropping in, guys. Beet harvesters, beet. We could do beets with something like this, sugar beet. What did you miss? We're making good money now. That's what you missed. I managed to save up enough money to buy that harvester that I kept talking about. So that is done. Farmer Spuds is lurking. Oh boy. Yeah, so we bought it. We bought a taco. Right there. Brand shiny new. And we bought this little John Deere. Just to help out with some of the planting, some of the light duties, maybe some fertilizing or something. Farmer Spuds. I'm kind of liking that. Maybe I'll change my name to Farmer Spuds. Yeah, so we moved ahead, Taco, I want to say 3 months, 3 or 4 months, just dealing with the greenhouses and generating some money with the windmills, or not the windmills, but the wind turbine things. Parsnips. Yep, go. Okay, so we got 2 big fields of parsnips going in. And we'll have 2 carrots and 1 red beet. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we just skipped through the months, just doing the basic chores, making sure the animals had the food and water, and making sure that Granny had wool so she could keep working. And then we kept selling everything, and there we go. Just a nickname Bruce's Gaming said Rusty should be. Yeah, sure. Sure. That would be great. That's a great name. I like it. Where am I at? What's going on? There we go. Okay. Let's do some water, I think. I have to do water. What just happened here? Reproduction? It seems like I might. No, they're all old. Okay. Water is almost full, so I don't need to do that. I think I already did it this month. We've gone through so many months, I can't remember what I've done. Okay, and then Granny's. She's got some wool. She's all right. And there's a pallet about to pop out. Okay, so let's look at the construction. Oops, construction projects. What am I doing? There, that's what I want. Cultivation. No, they're up here, right? I don't use them very often. Okay, constructible. So they're all like $1,000 to start, but some of them require a ton of stuff. Wow. None of these look like they're going to be cheap to build. Are there other constructibles? I feel like I'm missing something. It's going to need all the parts. I think in farmhouses? Somebody help me here because I'm pretty sure I remember. Krustoo could be farmer root. Rootin' tootin' farmer. That would be pretty accurate, actually. I felt like there's more constructibles than these base ones, like small sheds, for example. Anybody know? Anybody know? They're probably not in here. No, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, guys. I feel like there's one other place somewhere where you can get constructibles. I thought it might have been in here, but I don't think so. They're usually like $1,000 to start, right? Could it be in here? I think construction, yeah, construction, but there's not much here. Oh, in construction. Oh, wait. Hard time trying to sell animals at the peak price end game. Reselling clothes under decorations. That might be it. You might be right. Others, decoration. Let me just down here. They should be $1,000. I think that's kind of the default. No, maybe not. I think constructibles is a flop in 25. I think it's a great concept. I don't think it was executed properly. I think they could use a major overhaul. I got way too much stuff in here. Everything's $17. Trying to find the $1,000 stuff since I'm all sorted by price. Okay, I don't know, guys. I don't think I want to start one of those bigger projects, though. Others. Yeah. I think maybe we'll, I don't know, maybe we'll just do one. Why not? We'll just do a house. This one was brutal. This is the one I did on Zilanka. Farmhouses, you say? These are all built houses. Kind of like this house, though. Kind of cool looking. I don't have enough money for this, but yeah. Okay, so why don't I build a house? I think we'll just build. Oh man, this one does not require certain things. Roof tiles or bricks. Oh, hang on a minute. It does require cement bags though. Okay, you know what? Why don't we build this somewhere? I don't know if I have enough room. Oh, I don't have enough room up here. Guess I could build it here, maybe. Yeah, I have to move that thing, but 17, I would need to flatten out as well. Okay, let's move stuff out of the way. We're gonna build something. Why not? I mean, if we fail, we fail, right? We'll figure it out. We'll add to the challenge. Let's move this somewhere else. I'd like to move that seed pallet as well. I don't know where to put this, but We could use another shed somewhere. I think we're gonna pop this right here. Actually, let's throw it over here, just out of the way. And the front loader is over there. I'll grab it. We'll move that pallet. And I think we're going to flatten out a spot. We're going to do that. We're going to do that construction. It's going to be crazy, but we'll figure it out. Because the truth is, I feel like we're going to get to a point very soon where I'm going to be making a lot more money than I need. So I'm trying to figure out ways to deal with that. What happened with that guy? It's finished. There's a little spot missing there. I don't know why, but okay. I guess I'll get another carrot run right up there. Top up the seed first, though. Maybe we can shove it. Shove it. Okay, that's filled up. And I'll move it. This one we're gonna do carrots. This one, for some reason, I did not ridge. Okay. I just want to see what they're going to do here. Okay, so I'll give that texture. This is what I expected over in those other fields, but I didn't do it. Okay. Let's get this thing out of here. I need to flatten out the ground too, because that's not gonna... This ground is not good. Oh, we got some clothes. I'm gonna pop this over here. We got another pallet up top to pick up. We're gonna go get that in a bit. Okay. Let's start that construction project. It's gonna be the log cabin. It's gonna be a thing of beauty. Where's the front of this thing? Hard to tell. That's the sleep trigger there. So I think we'll tuck it in beside this sheep here. But it's 1834 to drop it right here, and that means it's not flat. So let's get to work on that. I'm trying to figure out where's my starting point. I think we'll start from here. Oh boy. Hang on. Save. Let's try this again. We're going to start here. We're going to use this as the leveling point. And let's go right out. And we're going to start creating more and more of a... It's going to be pretty steep here. We're going to have... We got a lot of work to do as far as smoothing is concerned afterwards. My puppy is barking outside. Okay, that's not going to be super pretty, but... Oops, where'd I go? It's not bad. It actually doesn't look terribly flat. It looks like there's still some holes here, but it's just an illusion, maybe. Okay, let's pop this sucker down. And where did I decide was the front? It was there. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Need to see, that's the sleep trigger. So I need some room on this side to get in there. 1170, that's about as good as it's gonna get. 68, there we go. Here we go. Boop. Oh boy, that's almost right on Granny's. It's stuck out quite a bit. I mean, that's the construction project. Yeah, okay, let's fix this up a bit here. We definitely need to smooth this out. There we go. There we go. We got some loons outside. I'm gonna smooth out back here a bit, down here. And then as for this side, I think somebody suggested to put some rock. Yeah. So we'll put something there. Let me just do a little bit though. Okay, how's this look? Okay, it'll do. Look how close these triggers are though. I hope that doesn't cause any problems. Wood beams, long planks, and planks. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I need to go make some money because I need to... Oh, it's going to be tricky getting pallets. A little cozy. Maybe we'll move Granny at some point. Let's go sell this. I need... what was it? 55,000 I needed for the tree production. We'll get there. I'm gonna run up to the top of the hill, get that other seed pallet before I forget it. It's a bad habit I'm trying to break, is to just buy stuff and leave it in the yard at the shop. Okay. Let's head right up. We'll do that right now. Ultimately, everything is kind of good to go with the productions and everything, the sheep. So I think next step is going to be another rest once these fields are in. Actually, I gotta check fertilize status. I might have to do some fertilizing. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Fertilize stat. Oh, they're not fertilized. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta fertilize everything. All these fields. So let me see if I can pick up a lot of fertilizer too, because I think we're gonna need it. We're 40,000 bucks now. That tree production thing is, I think it was 50 something. Okay, there's a seed. Let me add. I'm gonna add fertilizer, solid fertilizer, just one. It's actually quite a bit. I think I'll put this one first. No, I should have got the other one first. Okay, let's try this again. Reason being is the pallet forks are only so long, but the pallets are actually not as deep as the, what do you call those? big box. No, big bag. I don't know. Different type of pallet. Different type of pallet. There we go. That's what I wanted. Not very realistic, but the sketchy load. Oh, look at that. I might have a weight issue. Yeah, I want to get the first application of fertilizer in on those fields because it's hilarious. That's funny. I don't want to miss fertilizing. Marshmallow bag is what I call them. That's a good call. That is a good call, my friend. Let's drop this right there. And there. And then I gotta grab my fertilizer spreader. Don't remember where that is either. Don't remember where anything is. There it is, right over there. Oh, we already have some fertilizer here, I forgot. After the next rest, I think we're gonna have enough money to be able to get oh, this is the one where I can't load it. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second here. I think I have to do this. I don't know if it's going to load while it's on the ground, though. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, this is a bug, I think, came in the last update, where you can't load certain harvesters right from the bag. You gotta pick up the bag over the harvester, which is, you know, pretty realistic. That's the way it should work, but okay, I guess we'll start right from the top and I'll just work my way down. Now this should go fairly quickly. I think. Yeah, next month we'll be able to get that pre-producing greenhouse thing. Never used it, no idea what to expect. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me use this just to make it a little bit easier. Headland. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is a little bit slower than I thought. Maybe this will be a good candidate for an upgrade. I get one of those 42-meter things. I can probably do these fields in one pass. Oops. I don't know if you're still there, Juan, but are you same Juan? 3J's Juan? Are you that guy? Kind of going through this kind of quickly. Oh, unfortunately for you. Well, all the wands are awesome, so. Where's everybody from tonight? I know some of you. I know where Taco is. I know where Artemis is. I know where Victory Jones is. I'm trying to remember who else I know. I know where Rusty is. What is in this field? This is parsnip. All root crops. We got 2 parsnips, this one and the one next to it. Actually, this is a better way to do it. So, parsnip, carrot, red beet, carrot. California Central Valley. I have never been to California. I've been to a lot of states, but I've not been to California for some reason. A lot of my travel through the U.S. states is through work. A lot of East Coast stuff mostly. Whoops. Whoa, what just happened? Okay. I've not seen Oregon or California. I've seen Washington State. Yeah, I'll have to get out there someday. Yeah, I guess you get the best sunsets. East Coast gets the best sunrises. All right, I'm gonna skip this one for now. Just get this one done. Oh yeah, Taco definitely would have that. Now, I'm probably gonna have to refill after this field. And we got a machine going now, though. This is going great tonight. I didn't think I would get all this done in April. As soon as I turn around, I'm gonna have a look at the that production again to remember how much exactly I need to raise up for it. Call it the magic hour. We have something, well, I do a lot of backcountry camping. Well, I used to until I had the knee problem, but we have something called the golden hour, and it's that time in the evening when the sun hits all the side of the trees. It just creates this really cool aura. Especially if you're on a lake and you don't see the sun itself. It's best seeing them in a John Deere tractor and on an open field, yeah. I live out way out in the country. And it is just like that every day. Every day I wake up to see the sunrise and I see my chickens, and it's just absolutely beautiful. All right. I hope we have enough. I have lots now. I didn't realize I had another bin. Marshmallow bag. Now, parts of the field are, I don't know how this happened, but they're partly double fertilized, I guess. Oh, kind of strange. Yeah, we're gonna have enough. Good, good, good. I think we're gonna move Granny. I don't like how she's kind of stuck in the middle of a bunch of stuff. I think she needs her own space so she can be more creative. Opinions on the Fendt tractor? I absolutely love Fendt. Fendt is probably my favorite brand in the game. This way. Oh, then I can't. Yeah. Gotta do this again. Don't fall over. Where'd that lip come from? I didn't notice that before. This little ridge here. See you, Taco. Have a great evening, my friend. Okay. Fixed. I mean, they're part of the Agco family. I don't, I don't think I've actually ever seen one in real life. My neck of the woods, there's a lot of John Deere. Fair amount of Kubota, mainly because there's a big Kubota dealership right nearby. What else do I see out here? I see some New Holland as well. I have a Massey Ferguson myself, a little one. Come on. Why is that not coming on? Steering assist. Okay. I would love to somehow retire from corporate life and become I don't want to say become a farmer, like, you know, run my own big commercial farm or anything like that, but I would like to work on one, you know, worker operating harvesters and stuff like that. I just wouldn't even know how to start doing that. I'm in Eastern Ontario. We do have, I want to say farms out here tend to be small to medium. There's no real big stuff out here. Most of the big stuff is way out west in the prairies. Okay, the other two are done. Perfect. Let's get this finished up here. Twenty-nine amazing people. Thank you everyone for dropping in tonight. We're doing the Comlands one tile challenge issued by Zorch Gaming. Basically, you're only allowed this one piece of property. I can't even see what number it is because I got so much stuff on top of the number in the little map window there. It's 40. Hang on, let's jump on that. 46. So you're only allowed to use this plot of land. Wow, I just realized I've got some extra room here. That's a nice. We got some extra room we're not using. Nice calm stream. Yeah, most of the time. I hope. But I'm shooting for. You gotta remember not to move my mouth. There's a Freudian slip. My mouse too much. Some people don't like it when I do this. Which is how I play. That's how I view things, but I'm not going to bother to fertilize the grass. Just not worth it. Retired to 15-acre pecan farm east of Houston. 4 cows, a horse, a yard full of chickens and cats. Sounds like the dream, my friend. More is not always better. Don't be greedy. Through that, my wife and I are actually going through a purge stage right now. We're trying to just get rid of stuff. Just trying to bring things down. It's too much clutter. It's too much clutter of the mind, you know? Okay, I am going to get a worker to do this field. And I'll deal with some other things for now. I have a nice little homestead here, but unfortunately, my wife and I have had some limiting physical issues. I have a knee problem right now, and my wife has a couple of issues, which keeps us from being able to do a lot of heavy-duty work. I mean, we're not young either, right? So there's that, but yeah, we got a nice 2 little acres. We got 17 chickens. We got a couple of outdoor cats. We got a couple of indoor dogs. No neighbors to be seen for a little bit. Somebody just bought the property next to us, and they're going to be building on the property. So we're going to have a neighbor soon. Okay, so another shed might be a thing. We're finished with the planting. All done. Done. I'm gonna pop the other planter. I'll put the 2 side by side. I know where to find them. That's a bunch of seed on the ground there. Should do something about that. Right, let's get out of the way. Get out of the way. Granny's is loud too. It'd be nice if she was off to the side. I think we're gonna let her run out of goodies. I think we're gonna move her. I think we're gonna move her somewhere. Not sure where. Okay. Let's look at that production again. Said I was gonna do it, then I squirreled. Greenhouses, and it is down. It's 50 something. Yeah, 54,000. So I've got 38 right now, so I'm not too far away. Then we'll start with this. This will allow us to make trees and wood chips. Creates wood somehow. I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know how, efficient it is or how stupid it might be. It might be really unreal or whatever, but we'll find out. 54,000, next big purchase. What does it look like? Looks like this, and I guess they give you logs. Kind of hard to see a little bit there, but let's see if we can do it on here. Yeah, there's some guardrails there that I think you have to drop down for logs to come out. Okay, this could be interesting. I've never used this before. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll pop it back here or something. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hey, Northern Farm Sim. Things are looking up on here, buddy. I'm starting a construction project. I'm gonna do it. But we're gonna do it in a weird way, though. I got a nice new little John Deere. Nice new old little John Deere 710. My fields are all full of root crops. And I've got four of these wind turbines going. I've got Granny knitting up a storm. I've got 2 greenhouses, 2 sheep pens, and I recently just bought this to harvest all my root crops. So things are moving real good, buddy. The house was built in the 70s and needs a lot of upkeep. Yeah. Okay, water. Let's check on water. How are we doing? I have one more field to fertilize, I think. It's going to be this one. Oh, why is this guy not doing anything? What happened here? Oh, put a worker on it, but the worker didn't. I had it on its steering settings. Yeah. Try this again. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. Yeah, I don't know what else. Let's just look at the animals again. We'll check their water's good. Everything's good. Everything's ready to go. I'm not allowed to do contracts. I'm just waiting for a bit more money, and I'll be able to start working on that wood producing production, which sounds kind of weird. So, all right, give me a second, guys. Let me just get this fertilizing done. I should have just done it. Are you able to sell a plot and get a bigger one? Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. We are to use this one plot, and we can't move out of it or anything. Same with this specific tractor, the one with the canopy on top. This one is purchased at the beginning as part of the challenge, and you are not allowed to sell it. It's actually a 300 horsepower tractor, believe it or not. Yep, it's on the ultra setting. I was lucky and I got another one. This one, which is the small version. It's only like 90 horsepower, I think. I got that on the used market. Actually, let's look at the used market. Oh no, we already did that. And then I just bought this other little thing. What else? This trailer over here is that you start the game with it. You cannot get rid of this either. But I don't know why you'd want to. It's actually a pretty good little trailer. So, yeah. I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already? Jeez. I gotta wrap up, guys. I didn't realize. I thought I just started. Yeah, I gotta wrap up the stream. I gotta get a couple of other things done. Gotta get my chickens to bed. I got all kinds of stuff I need to do, so I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, so just to let you know what I'm probably gonna be doing off camera, I guess. I don't know when the next stream is, probably next Monday, but maybe there'll be another like surprise pop-up one this week or maybe even two. But that said, I'm going to finish fertilizing this field and the one that I missed up there. And then there won't be much to do. So what I might just be doing is just feeding the animals, making sure the greenhouses have water, blah, blah, blah. And just do that over and over again for a few months, till it's time to new development. But I won't do anything significant off camera, you know, so you won't miss much. So, yeah, so thanks for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and hopefully we'll catch you next Monday. Good night, everyone.